Tonight on Carolina News, Michael Flynn resigns as National Security Advisor after suspicions of his communication with Russia hits the fan. Find out what one South Carolina senator had to say.
I just dumped the stuff, walked away and forgot about it.
Congaree cleanup. Last night a public meeting was held for the community to voice their opinion about SC&G's plan to clean up the pollution. But is SC&G's solution good enough? Galentine's Day. All the single ladies gathered for a night of wine, crafts, and fun. But just how did this event come about? Carolina News starts now.
Live from the capital city, Carolina News brings you your news first. With breaking news and in-depth reporting. Up-to-the-minute weather. And all your sports news and highlights. It's all here, now, on Carolina News.
Hello and welcome to Carolina News. I'm Princess Ruff.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Solomon.
We're only about a month away from Donald Trump's presidency, but his administration is already feeling a pretty big shakeup. National Security Advisor Michael Flynn resigned Monday night after reports of communication with the Russian ambassador prior to the president's inauguration surfaced. Our Jada Williams is in the newsroom with more, including reaction from a big-name politician in the Palmetto State.
That's right, Princess. Brian. U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham addressed the controversy today. Never one to stray away from being vocal, Graham is urging a more in-depth investigation into General Flynn's conversation.
I don't know if we'll ask him to testify, but the first thing I want to know is what were the conversations about? I'm having to comment on things I have no direct knowledge of. So if there are transcripts of communications between General Flynn and the Russian ambassador about waiving sanctions, that's something I want to know about because I do think that's something that Congress should be informed of.
We learned Monday night that the White House was warned that Michael Flynn was not upfront about his involvement with Russia, a potential conflict of interest. Michael Flynn's abrupt departure and the circumstances surrounding it raised questions for many, regardless of party lines.
We need to dig to the bottom of it and find out what really happened.
Michael Flynn was acting in a way that was inappropriate.
The conversation took place after President Obama sanctioned Russia for their alleged involvement in the 2016 election. While Flynn initially denied that the sanctions were discussed in the phone call, multiple intelligence officials said otherwise.
I could imagine if the shoe were on the other foot, that if the Obama administration were reaching out to Iraq or Iran to change Bush policy before they got in office, we'd be all pretty upset.
Now many Democrats are asking for stronger action from Congress.
Speaker Ryan, Jason Chaffetz, Devin Nunes, where is your spine? Where is your patriotism? Do you care about our national security? Because if you do, you cannot sweep this under the rug. You cannot turn and look the other way. You guys have the power within the Congress to investigate all of these entanglements, and I beg you to stand up and do what's right for the country.
The president maintains that while Flynn violated trust, he did not violate the law. The controversy has only strengthened suspicions regarding President Trump's relationship with Russian President Vladimir Putin. As of now, Keith Kellogg has assumed the role of acting National Security Advisor until the administration can find a replacement. Back to you in the studio.